You think Peter Obi is better than what we're having today?
An inspiring leader.
There are those who believe that Peter Obi does not even measure up.
He was there in Anambra State.
Those who say you cannot compare Anambra and Lagos State, if that is the indice.
Good. You can compare the policies. You can compare the environment. When Peter Obi came into Anambra State, Anambra was coming last in education. The governor of Anambra State, former governor, Chinwoke Mbadunujun, was the only governor that PDP did not allow to return for the second time. Only. So you can imagine the level of debt that Anambra State was suffering. People were massacred on the street, including the chairman of MBA. Security was terrible. Infrastructure was comatose. Education was appalling. Peter Obi came in, turned the whole situation. Within 2 years, 3 years, Anambra was coming first. Medical facilities, golden. Infrastructure, superb. Changed it from consumption to production. That even some of his opponents that don't know what they say, they're accusing him that he invested Anambra State money in some companies that are yielding something for Anambra State today. He met nothing in Anambra State. He saved so much that the subsequent governor used part of it to build an international airport, by his own confession. You don't compare gold with carrots.
You cannot compare carrots and gold. That is coming from Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo. Sometimes when I look at people trying to compare Lagos and Anambra and trying to compare, I use it as a yardstick that Peter Obi did not transform Anambra to become like Lagos. Well, I normally take it that they actually know what they're saying, but they are just trying to play politics, because it is actually very funny. It is just like maybe 10 years from today, or maybe in future, Abuja is made a state, and then maybe capital moves to a place like Owerri, for instance, just an example. And then Abuja is made a state and then has a governor. And then you'll be comparing Abuja with Kebbi State. Does not sound funny. Exactly. So that is how it sounds for people that try to compare Lagos and Anambra, and they use it as a yardstick to say that Peter Obi did not transform Anambra to become like Lagos. But I know actually that even them that are saying that thing, they know that they are being dishonest. They know what they are doing and they know what they are saying. But like Kenneth said, you can compare policies. You can compare how was Anambra when Peter Obi came in, and how was Anambra when he left. How was Lagos when a governor comes in, and how was Lagos when the governor goes. And that is how it is compared. It is called developmental indices. So, and in every developmental indices, Anambra State won in all of them. One thing I always tell anybody trying to criticize Peter Obi is that he won the Millennium Development Goal Award. And you can Google what that means. If you check what the components of the Millennium Development Goal, you will notice that it comprises every area of development. It comprises education, it comprises health, pulling people out of poverty, infrastructural development, and every area of development. And the governors were assessed, and they came up that Peter Obi came first in MDG goals, meaning that he improved Anambra more than he met it when you compare him to his Lagos counterpart. That is how to measure performance of people in office. And it was measured, and Peter Obi defeated every state in Nigeria, including Lagos. And that is why we call on Nigerians to come, let us support this man to become our president. He will improve Nigeria and bring us from that consumption to production. Thank you so much. And remember, a new Nigeria is possible. And God bless you.